Hi lovely people and welcome to Tarot with Nia. Well, we've come to the end of 2025. So today we're going to look at 2026. And please remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and gently let the rest go. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to take 14 cards. The first card will be the overall energy of the year ahead. Then I'm going to take 12 cards, one for each month. And then we're going to have a message from Spirit to finish the reading. So, welcome in Spirit. Can we please have the overall energy for 2026, please? Okay. And I'll go through this first and then we'll move along to everything else. So, we have here the Hanged Man, okay? But it's in the reverse. So instead of being like this, if it was like this, I'd say, oh, you've got a year feeling a little bit in limbo. I feel now your perspective has changed and the year is going to be clearer for you. So what you're feeling is less in limbo and more clear-headed this year. You know, the sun is behind his head there and he's clear-headed. He can see clearly now what needs to happen, okay? Very positive energy for the year there. Like I say, you were out of a period of limbo and now you see clearly, okay, in 2026. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take 12 cards now. Okay, Spirit, can we now have the 12 months, please? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, and we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and the final message from Spirit. Okay, wow, where do we start? Okay, let's start with January. So January, you've got the Star card. Now, the Star card talks about healing, okay? She talks about maybe getting over something. Maybe you've been ill for a while and now you're starting to heal. Maybe you're healing from a situation in your life, okay? So you're spending January healing. The Star card can also talk about stepping into the spotlight, okay? Becoming a star. So if there's something you're working on that might put you in the public eye in January, then this tells me that yes, you're going to become a star in January, okay? Then we move on to February and we've got the Justice card. Now this talks about balance. So February you're going to have to think about balancing things out in your life perhaps. If some of you are waiting on an outcome of a court case, then I'd say this looks positive. The Justice card has come out in the positive position. So I'd say that things are looking pretty good in your favour for whatever outcome, whatever you're waiting an outcome on. And I'd say, so February, you need to find that bit of balance, okay? Maybe you'll feel more balanced after the period of healing you've done in January, okay? So that's your February. Then in your March, we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a lovely card. She's in control, okay? She's this fiery, forward-thinking energy. She's passionate, she's creative, and she's my favourite queen, okay? Because she's full on, passionate, fiery, let's go for it type of energy and confidence. You know, she's super, super confident, okay? So in March, I feel you're going to have a boost of confidence. Maybe at the moment you're feeling a little bit of lack of confidence over something, but by March, you're going to feel super, super confident, okay? Then in April, we've got the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups talks about communities, friendships, can be relationships, okay? And in April, you're going to maybe meet a new group of friends or a new community. Maybe you're going to join something like where you can have a community, sort of, you know, a local choir or a gym where you work out with people or something. It's a community feel, okay? So that kind of feeling. So in April, I'd say you might be looking to maybe expand your friendship group or maybe make a new group of friends through something that might be based in your community, okay? Thank you for that. Right, we're on to May. May brings us the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a great leader. Okay, all the kings are really great leaders. And he sees everything clearly. Okay? He sees everything from his mind, from his logical mind. Okay? So he's not about heart, he's about mind. And in May, I see you seeing something so clearly and feeling maybe empowered by it. Spirit wants me to tell you you'll feel more empowered, maybe by knowledge that you learn, or maybe something you find out, something like that, okay? So May will bring you knowledge and give you empowerment, I feel. Thank you, Spirit. June then, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So either you're going to be juggling more than one thing, okay? You're going to be juggling a few things at once, or you need to find balance, okay? So we're going back to the February energy with the Justice card here, where you need to find balance and you need to be balanced, and maybe more balance will come into you with that Justice card, but maybe then by the time you get to, what are we on? June? By the time we get to June, you might find that, you're juggling too many things and maybe you're going to have to put something aside to concentrate on the most important things that you're doing here. Okay, so that's the June energy. July, you're going to feel like you're limiting yourself a bit here, okay? You've got the 8 here, the 8 of Swords. So this tells me that you're putting self-imposed restrictions on yourself. And this tells me that in July, you just need to take off that blindfold, see clearly, and then you can move forward, okay? Try not to put barriers in around yourself. Try to remain open, okay? Because, like I say, these are self-imposed restrictions, okay? So please remember that for July. And then August, we have the Fool card. So in August, you're going to take a leap of faith in some way, okay? This could be relating to a new job or a new business. It could be relating to your health. You might decide to work out or do something differently with your health. You might find that you're looking for a new love in August, if you're looking for love, or you might take a step into the unknown in some way. So you need to take a leap of faith in August, okay? And no, the Fool, he walks a new path, okay? He starts a new path. So I'd say here, by August, you're ready to start on something new here. And this could come back to, your overall energy of the Hanged Man in the reverse here, okay? Because now you see clearly maybe what you didn't see before, and that gives you the opportunity to take this leap of faith and move forward, okay? Move forward on a brand new path. And a brand new path is always exciting. I feel this is very exciting for you in August, okay? Then in September, a new love might come in for you. If you're looking for love, okay? You have the Knight of Cups. And yes, the Knight of Cups brings in new love, new romance. And if you're not looking for love as in a person, okay, I'd say to you, you might find a new love for something. Maybe something you're doing. Maybe something you're developing, an idea. Maybe a project or something that you're working on, okay? You could find that new love in September. So that September looks good. In October, we've got the 5 of Swords. So there could be some kind of conflict going on in October. Maybe you're battling something, whether that's within yourself or with another person. There's some kind of battle going on here in October. So you might be arguing over something with someone. So make sure to be aware of that in October, okay? And kind of bring the energy down a bit so that you don't get so fired up and so angry about something, I feel, here in October, okay? So watch out for that one. In November as well, you've got the Five of Wands. So that's telling me there's some kind of competition going on here. Could be work related, because it could be your team that you work with. There could be some competition going on that could be related to what happened the month before in October, okay, with these arguments. So I'd say be very careful around October, November, not to get embroiled in things, I'd say. Okay, try and avoid arguments and try and avoid competition, because I feel like it's not worth it for you. Okay. And then in December, we've got a lovely card. We've got the Lovers. And I'm going to go like that, just in case YouTube is funny with me, okay? Because of the depiction on this one. You've got the Lovers card for December. And what a lovely card this is. Culminating the year with love, okay? If you are looking for love, like I say to you, it very much looks like there's new love coming in for you here. You have to take the leap of faith. You will find the new love, and by December it'll be a more solid relationship, I find here, okay? Commitment here with the Lovers. Could be a twin flame for some of you, could be soulmates, okay? Could be coming in for you in December, or they might come in for you back in September, and it's only after a period of maybe uncomfortableness in October, November, that you actually see, wow, this person that came in is somebody I want to spend a lot of time with, okay? Some of you might spend the rest of your lives with them, okay? And this is in December. So, wow. And if you're not looking for love, then it could be a love you have for whatever you're doing, okay? And that really culminates in December, and you think, yes, I've made it. I've done what I wanted to do. I've achieved all of this, and now I've got the love and passion for it, and I'm so, so happy. Okay. Could be a partnership as well. So you might be going into business with someone, and it becomes very fruitful business, okay? Brings you lots of joy and loving, I would say there, okay? But for a lot of you, I'd say, yep, new love. Okay. And a message from Spirit is the Wounded Warrior card. It's the 9. It's the 9 of Wands. Now, yes, this is the Wounded Warrior card. So maybe sometimes you might feel like, things are a bit heavy sometimes in parts of the year, okay? Especially what are we looking at here? July might be a bit heavy. October and November might be a bit heavy for you, okay? But I think overall Spirit's telling you here that please don't become this wounded warrior, okay? Because there's so much positivity in this year for you. And, you're ending it with the Lovers, okay? There's so much positivity in 2026 for you. Don't become the wounded warrior. And make sure, because the 9 of Wands can also talk about boundaries, and your boundaries being a little bit too high at times. So make sure you put boundaries in where they're needed, and then let some go where you feel like, okay, that's all right. But make sure the boundaries come from within you, okay? Make sure you're happy with boundaries. Don't let other people impose boundaries on you, I'd say here. You set your own boundaries for 2026 here, okay? Wow, what a lovely year. This is a great year for you, everyone. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the reading by taking a message from the Starseed Oracle. I'd say to save this reading and come back to it over the year. You might want to come back to it once a month and see what was the card for whatever month. If you come back to it in May, oh yeah, what was the card for May? Or King of Swords. Okay, you might want to revisit this reading, so please save it and come back to it again. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. One message to finish. Okay, and what do we have? And we have Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. So this is telling me you have the breath of the cosmos, okay? So whatever you're manifesting here with the my will to thy will there, you're bringing things into fruition into your life, Okay, you're manifesting things. And I think that's going to be important for 2026 because it's a 1 year. Okay, 2025 was the end of a cycle. And 2026 is the start of a new cycle, which is a 1 year. And because of that, I think it's a very, very important time for all of us to start manifesting. Okay, if you haven't already. Take some time out, do some meditation, and start manifesting what you want. Because in a 1 year, you can go wherever you want. And remember, you've got the Fool card here as well, which is the 0 card, okay? Starting from scratch here in August, but with something new and with something that's going to be positive and bring you lots of love, okay? Whether that's, like I say, emotional love, love for something, love for a person, whatever it is, okay? So I'd say there with this card here, you know, it's telling you work with the cosmos, okay? Work with the universe or God or the light, whatever it is that you believe in, okay? Work with it to manifest what you want in your life. And that's the message for 2026. And as I say, please save this reading so you can come back to it later on. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss another reading. And if you're interested in a personalised video reading, the details are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you. And let me know how you get on throughout the year with these cards and with these predictions, okay? And let me know what the energy has been like for you in each month of the year if you can, okay? Because I'd love to hear that from you. So have a great 2026. It looks really positive and with lots of love, lots of healing energy, success, new beginnings. Very, very positive year for you, okay? Until next time, look after yourselves and I'll see you in the next reading.